There,
M.2
now everything's working.
connectors.
We're streaming.
Oh, we're streaming? Okay. Oh, I'm still just looking at motherboards here. Here's another B450M.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
Okay, this has at least 4 SATA and M.2
How many
socket.
SATA do you need?
Um, at least 3. I need at least 3.
Because
And an M.2.
I was going to say, you're going to use M.2 for the...
Yeah, and it looks like this has a PCI Express 2.0 x16 and a PCI Express 3.0 x16. So I'm missing out on, PCI Express 4.0, but I am getting the 2 full-size slots and 1 X1 slot that's PCI Express 2.0, but it is to the far side of the X16 slot, so your graphics card is not covering it, which is the greatest thing ever. Ever.
all that heat. And I don't know what that not having the 4.0 really, unless
yeah. What I don't like here,
it really
Jesus Christ.
wouldn't help
Oh,
me
that's
much.
horrible. Now this does have USB 3.2, a Type C port on it, but sadly, why does it have a VGA port and a DVI port and a PS2 port?
How old is
It
it?
also has an HDMI. It's AM4. It's a B450M. That would put it around what 6 years, 7 years? Not even. What year did the Ryzen 5 series come out?
Oh God, that was only...
It's DDR4.
So it's got to be no more than about, what, 5 years ago?
5? Yeah.
Yeah.
And who's using VGA 5 years ago?
Well, this machine I've got that I bought in, what, 2021? That's got a VGA on the back of it.
If it yours, you're buying server hardware though, and that's a
Well,
completely different category.
no, I
of
mean
crap,
my desktop machine, the
Okay.
HP. It's got VGA and HDMI connected to the onboard graphics, which
Yeah. Oh,
I'd like to get a new processor that doesn't have onboard graphics, because I feel like that's the reason I'm not able to use anything except AMD.
my 3600 does not have onboard graphics. This is 3600, not 3600G. So I don't even need those ports, but it just seems really, really weird that it's got a VGA port. But it also has USB 3.2 Gen 2 right there on the back, so I can't complain too much.
That's nice to have too.
Yeah. And I kind of wish it had the 2.5G port on the back instead of a gigabit port, but that's a big wish.
What would you need to push that much network?
Well, the whole point of having a 2.5G is not for like external networking. That's for inside.
Right.
So if you're running, I would have to do. I already have 2.5G from my main router out to the garage, but then I would need a 2.5G router, and then I would need 2.5G connections on at the very least the 2 computers that are out here. 3 computers that are out here in order to make it worth it. But if I had one of them that came with it already, there's part of my cost gone.
My router and all of my switches are all 1G, which I don't think I've run up against a bottleneck with that. And I would hate to have to go and redo all that. Probably at some point in the future we'll have to, but I've got Cat
here-
8 cable going all through the house, so I'm pretty much future proof as far as that goes.
All right, I'm looking at this other B550M.
And what are you going to use
And
this machine for
so this is
exactly?
my garage PC.
Okay.
This is the one. It does some gaming. It's basically my control hub for everything else. So it's what a graphics card would go into, and if I got a good enough graphics card, it would act as a kind of a gaming. I would be able to play high-end Steam games from it using my Steam Deck in another room.
Gotcha. So I guess it
But this
does matter then.
B550M does have the X16 and then two X1s, but then the two X1s are directly on the right side of the X16. So any graphics card I put in is going to be covering those. But it does have two M.2 slots and 4 SATA slots. And VGA. Why does it have VGA? Is that just a thing?
I mean, it's kind of an easy thing to put on there just to put an extra monitor on there with no sound.
Yeah, but it does not have the USB-C, which is weird. I will get that 450M. I don't care if it is a generation earlier. But I guess the only difference is that X16 slot is PCI 4.0. Here's another 550M that's got the Cyber Monday deal. 2 X16 slots.
Give me a break.
Oh, dude. Black Friday was a joke. Like, Black Friday week, if you paid attention all week, like early in the week, you could get better deals than you could on Black Friday itself.
I think Black Friday as a thing has been sort of dissolving over the past decade or so, and it's become like a thing that, so that when they make deals that are on days leading up to Black Friday, you know, that's really the only purpose for Black Friday anymore, is so that these places can have their sales on every day but Black Friday.
Okay, so this has built-in Wi-Fi 5.
Respawn said he's got new headphones today. Did you get those on a Black Friday deal? Respawn?
Are they good ones?
Joe's got to know everything. He's not going to tell you what kind they are.
As long as they don't look like Jim's, we're good, bro. Seriously.
I keep thinking about that guy on Empire Strikes Back that worked for Lando. Maybe I'm the big nerd in the room here.
We almost heard you there. Respawn.
Oh, he is in the room, isn't he?
You're going green, but nothing's coming up. Oh, I heard something.
Majid got a new microphone. Apparently his, I think it was a problem with the interface built into it. His Q2U must have burned up or something.
How about now?
There you go.
Yeah, a little dim, but we can hear you.
Yeah,
it's quiet.
Was low.
Crank up the volume.
Yeah.
Or move it close to your mouth, or both.
How about this then?
More.
Ah.
Give us everything you got.
Closer.
I'm
I
practically
won't put it
eating
in my
as
mouth.
you.
No.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
What was that?
I was blown out.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Majid got faked me out Blue Yeti because he held it up and I'm like, oh, it's a Blue Yeti. And they said no, it was some. He rattled off some name. He got it for $30. I said, we'll see how long that lasts.
These headphones for like $40.
These headphones were like 20.
I can hear everything just perfectly.
Okay, then.
What do you need for voice anyway? I mean, come on. Jim, those did they have a? Is that a broke off microphone on the
Oh
side?
no, it's a flip down microphone.
Oh, that is the microphone. Okay.
Yeah, there is a microphone, but I'm not using this microphone.
No,
I'm using
no.
using this one. But yeah, I just put it up.
And so what?
Okay, here's
What-
a B5. Oh, go ahead.
What's your problem with those headphones, Joe?
Hold up the USB dongle on them, or the USB connection on them.
They're
It's
USB.
down here.
Oh, they're USB LED lights.
Yeah, I could plug in if I felt like reaching around behind my laptop. I could plug in and have some light on here. But since this is a daytime podcast, I didn't bother. I do bother when it's nighttime because then I shut the blinds and you don't get that beautiful natural light in the background there. And then I could put some
Turn your
color
head, Respawn.
gels,
Let
and
me take a look
then
at
it
'em.
makes more sense.
Turn your head. Let me take a look at them.
Red Dragon.
So are they
Red
USB-C,
Dragon, okay.
Jim, or just regular USB-A?
Oh, they're 3.5 millimeter with the USB attachment.
Yeah.
So what's the USB attachment for?
The lights. Power the lights.
I plugged in
That's-
so you didn't hear that.
That's
Yeah, the
cool,
USB
though.
is only for the lights. That's
All
it.
right, I get it now.
This is decorated. It's 3.5 millimeter for the audio.
Because the
Red
only
Dragon actually makes some decent things. Low-cost keyboards that sound absolutely incredible when you're typing on them. I absolutely love my Red Dragon mechanical keyboard. I don't know anything about their headphones, but
I
they-
buy
they
their
look
power
fairly solid.
supplies, the Red Dragon
Yeah.
power supplies. They're good. And you know you're a
just
nerd
like-
when you are buying a keyboard for its sound. That is some full on nerd stuff right there.
Oh no, that's an office power move. You take that Red Dragon in there and you piss
Everyone.
everybody off.
Everyone wants one now.
They
Oh,
they
no,
do, don't
everybody
they?
hates
Power move, man. That's a power move.
You would think
Oh,
you would think that'd be a thing of the past, the mechanical keyboards, but man, they are popular.
they feel
They're
so
coming
much better.
back, man.
They do. You feel like you're doing something, and it feels like I'm typing because I've got a DOS keyboard, and I feel like I'm typing on something that I learned how to type on back in the '80s.
Yeah, I
No,
don't get
because I will type on my mechanical keyboard like all day long, and then I will come back to like a chiclet keyboard, and I'll be like, oh my god, that feels disgusting, and then just turn around and walk away.
I don't have too much trouble because I've got probably about 6 or 7 different types of keyboards on the machines that I use. I just get on with it. I prefer this one, but I don't. It's not like I screw up typing on any of them. It's just some of them are way better than others.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Alright.
think there's
Funny
anything
thing is-
too
Good.
special about the keyboard I'm using, but the fact that I've been using it for so long means that I don't ever want to change it at this point because I'm used to it and I do a lot of keyboard shortcutting and keyboard navigation, so I don't want it to change at
You
all.
better go and
then I
see
gotta
if
get
you
used
can
to
still
something
get a
else.
hold of another one and stock up on them.
Yeah, yeah. I should buy an extra on
Yeah.
eBay. And,
Yeah. Well, I do have a couple of chiclet style keyboards that I do use and that I do like. They're just not as nice to type on. Like I have that one HP keyboard that's actually a Japanese keyboard. It just has a few extra keys on it, which makes it really useful for setting up my own shortcuts and things. So I just prefer the feel of a mechanical.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am. The chiclets, some are just better than others. My wife's my wife's Dell computer. That's got one of the nicest chiclet keyboards I've ever used on it. That actually feels like a well put together piece of kit. My Big Chewy is kind of okay, but a bad example would be like the Raspberry Pi keyboard for the Pi 400 or anything like that. You got one of those, Joe? The 400?
No, I don't. And I know the 500's out too.
I wish I had a use, but I haven't even got a use for my 400 or my Rock Pro 64. I've been using the Pi 3 for Pi-hole, which is about the only thing I've used long term on a Pi.
Oh, check out this B550M that I just posted.
Let's see.
Okay, it's got 4 slots for RAM. It's got 3 full-size slots. At least one of them is PCI X16. This doesn't have the one that tells me what each slot is on the picture. I'm looking over here. It says PCI 4.0 Gen 4 by 4 with M.2 and M.2 Shield.
Where did you post it at?
Oh, in the chat, in here.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I gotta screw up the
stream.
yeah.
You want me to post it in general or public? I could do that instead.
Yeah, either one of those would be fine. That way I don't have
I'll
to.
post it in public.
Oh, that.
There you go.
See, that's what I like. Just give me all X16 slots. That way I can do anything I want with it.
And well, also look over there. It's got 8 SATA slots. I don't need 8 SATA slots, but it's nice to have 8 SATA slots.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then it's not showing me the ports, but it does have Wi-Fi built in. I can see that. And Bluetooth 5.2, it's Wi-Fi 6 instead of the Wi-Fi 5 that the other one had. And it's only $90. But I wish I could see the rest of the ports. On the back.
Oh, you want to see the edge?
There we go. Someone posted the picture for me. So it does.
What is that gold thing? Is that a TV card?
It's
That looks
Wi-Fi.
like coaxial.
Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
It's Wi-Fi. I mean, the screw-on part's the exact same as coax, so just a different size.
Wi-Fi, remember, it's just a different size. Yeah.
It's an interesting way of doing Wi-Fi. It's interesting.
When I moved earlier this year, I was tired from moving and reconnecting all my computers, and I injured my knee from, standing and squatting and putting everything together in the new house, and I just didn't bother reconnecting everything with Ethernet. I just went or Wi-Fi for everything. And so far, it's been pretty good. I haven't really had any complaints where things are dropping too bad.
Most things are going to end up Wi-Fi in any house, really, but that's just how modern times work. But if I'm setting up a server or something, that's going to be wired.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always nice to have the redundancy available, or to be able to have the motherboard be wired and then set it up as a hotspot.
How on earth does the CPU stay held down on this thing? It doesn't have a lockdown.
It does. It's got a bar right there. The bar pops out.
I guess I haven't done one of these yet.
It's actually an older style. What happens is that bar comes up and it kind of moves that black back piece off to the side. All it does when you put that back down is push everything over to the left.
The CPUs have got the processor has the pogo pins on it. I see. Okay.
Yeah. But this is a nice micro ATX or MATX, or should be MATX.
It is,
Okay.
because I'm counting the screws. If it was full ATX, it would have another row of screws. I've got one. Maybe I'll send you this. Hang on, let me show you something.
Depends on what the socket is, on whether or not I can use it. It's gotta be a mic. Yeah.
I think this is full ATX though.
Like I said, I got a case for both at this point. What's the socket on it? What's the model? It should say right there.
Yeah, it's a Z170. I knew because I've got another one in this machine down by my leg.
Z170 chipset.
No, Z170 is the board model number.
Z170 motherboards support Intel 6th and 7th gen Skylake and Kaby Lake processors using the LGA 1151 socket.
Yeah, there you go.
So I cannot use it. I do appreciate the offer though.
This one's got 1, 4, 5. This has got 6 SATA ports. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't run Windows 11 on it, so it's not an option for
When
you.
am I going to run Windows 11 on purpose?
But this has got, I mean, this has even got the VGA on and the DVI.
Is it running DDR3 or DDR4?
4.
Cool. I don't think I have any 6th or 7th gen processors floating around.
Oh, I do. I think I've got a 7th gen i5. This RAM that it's got in it is pretty good RAM. It looks fancy, but they're actually pretty cheap. Rip jaws.
Giant heat sinks. Ripjaw is a low cost one.
Yeah.
I use it. I use it quite a bit. I guess the newest processor that it'll use is the i7 7700K, but requires an updated BIOS.
Yeah. And you could probably get, let's see. You could probably get a BIOS executable for it. Aces. See. Z170A support. Driver. it hasn't had a BIOS update since 2017. But I guess it is a .exe, so that won't help. It says, well, it's got an executable that will, looks like it would create but you got to use Windows to create the media. I bought 2 of these, and one of them came with an i5. I updated it to a 6th gen i7. But this is another one you can get them. You can get these things cheap, and that's a pretty nice motherboard. It's got 3x16 slots. And 3x1 slot. No, 4x1 slots. It's another one that I don't have a use for right now. Could build the kids a gaming machine, but if it doesn't run Windows, and then they're not going to have much use for it. Unfortunately.
They would end up ignoring it and just playing things on their phones.
They've got to have, I mean, we put a lot of emphasis on Steam and that, but what I wish we could get is Xbox. If they would make an Xbox app for Linux, then we would have it down. Because that's what my kids mostly use. Oh. $89.99 for that MSI though. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's a good price.
Ryzen 5000 series. Let's see how much you can get one of them for.
Well, the Ryzen 3000 series will work on it, and I have a 3600.
What do I got in this thing? Ryzen 5700G, 16 cores, Ryzen 7. And that G, that's the part that's been a pain in my ass. Because it will not let me use anything that's not AMD. It'll let me put a NVIDIA card in it, but only with the Nouveau driver.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a matter of adjusting your grub.
I mean, it won't even
Get to your grub.
No,
It will with the Nouveau driver, so adjust your grub then.
the biggest problem is I wanted to use the ARC in it, so I could use
The Intel.
yeah, I wanted to use the quick sync, but it won't even post with that ARC in it, and
That I don't know.
I've looked it up online and I can't find anything like that. Ryzen. Let's go ahead. Okay, so the Ryzen 5 5500 is $74.97. That ain't bad. The Ryzen 7 5700X is 195. 5800 XT is 183. I think the X means that it can be overclocked or something like that.
I don't remember all the crap that.
And then the Ryzen 9s. Ryzen 9 is 230, 228. I wouldn't mind having that. Has that got a different socket though?
I don't know when they change their sockets either.
I know the Threadripper's got a different socket, but I didn't know if it was AM4 socket for the Ryzen 9.
Here's an LGA 1200, which would fit this processor, for 5188 micro ATX. I don't necessarily like the X16, X1 setup, but
That's all you get is one of each.
it's useful. Yeah.
That's what this machine on my desk is. It drives me nuts.
Yeah. But it also has the M.2, 4 SATA slots. Only 2 RAM slots, but obviously DDR4. Yeah, DDR4. So it's eminently usable. Just not great, but still, $52. Can't argue with $52. Somebody's sending me something. Probably my wife.
I'm gonna get this Ryzen 9. I'm gonna get this sucker and put it in this machine right here.
Which one? The one you're currently using?
Yeah, because it's a 5000 series with the AM4 socket, I assume. I guess I probably shouldn't assume, but
What processor are you currently running?
the Ryzen 7 5700G, which is no slouch.
That's pretty ballin'. It's better than mine.
16 core at 3.8 gigahertz.
Makes a great Proxmox machine.
Let's see what this. Of course, actual. Okay, the Ryzen 9 is 4.8 gigahertz. With 24 threads.
Probably, yeah. That's nice.
PCIe 4. And yes, it's overclockable. That's not really. I don't really care about that, but.
See, I wouldn't mind this other motherboard so much if I could put it in another case. But because of the shape of it, you can't. Actually, I would still mind it because it's also got a proprietary power supply and a shitty setup for powering its SATA.
The proprietary power supply is something I would steer clear of because that's the problem I've got with this thing.
I got the whole thing for free.
And I suppose as long as you can get the power supply.
You can't get the power cable. That's the problem. Because the power for the SATA goes to the motherboard, and then there's a proprietary connector that you use to output 2 SATA drives. I do have a splitter, and it has one cable. It has another slot for SATA power, but I don't have another cable, and I can't get another cable.
Normally, I just run power straight off the power supply to the
That's what
SATA.
normal computers do. This doesn't have that option, and it doesn't have a power. One of the 4-pin or 6-pin powers to go to power a graphics card on the power supply.
Yeah.
Which is dumb.
They just want you using it the way it's set up and don't screw with it, I guess.
Don't upgrade. Don't change nothing.
Yeah.
But it is the first computer that I've had that wasn't a laptop that had USB-C built into the motherboard. And then I think after we get off of here today, I am going to start designing a holder for some 2.5-inch drives to go on the side of my mini rack. And then I will add more drives and attach them to that power supply that's currently there and hook that all up to the other mini computer that's there, just to give it some more drives.
Alrighty then.
Nerd like that.
Oh,
It's my ticket.
let's see. Rick Malik wants to know. I assume you're talking to me, wanting to know if that's brick paneling or real brick. Are you talking to me, Rick?
Has to be talking to you.
I'll just say it's neither.
It's a fake wall.
It is a false wall. It's actually tablecloth material. You don't want to see what's actually back there.
That's his. It's his dungeon for his wife.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side of that tablecloth.
I got a spare refrigerator back there. I ought to put it back together and plug it in because it's basically brand new. I bought it for my dad about a year before he died. And then just put it down here when he passed away in 2018. Probably ought to run it so it doesn't rot.
Oh, so you don't mess up the seal.
Yeah. Couldn't get it into the house unless I took the doors off of it. No, I couldn't get it down the steps to come down here without taking the doors off, which is fine. So, well, I'm going to get off of here, guys. Unless anybody has anything else to add.
Been on here for a while now.
Yeah. I guess we got a news episode coming then.
Yep, next episode should be news.
As long as the machine holds out, it should be good now. I'm glad I had that other motherboard to switch it out with. Because I was telling Majid, I started from, because it was throwing SATA errors. So I started with the cables, switched the cables. Nope, kept throwing the errors. Crap. Went ahead and used Clonezilla and cloned the SSD onto another one. Put that in. tried to boot it up. Same problems. Sometimes it wouldn't even boot. And then finally it would boot, and it would just start throwing the errors. So after that, it had to be the SATA controller itself. So I could have probably put a PCI SATA controller on there and just kept it limping along that way, but I just didn't want to take the chance because that's the machine running our Nextcloud for the show. So I pulled it out and put another one in there. Seems to be good. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for...
Take it easy, Bill.
Talk to y'all later then.
Yep, we'll see you.
Since he